Shabbat Shalom to the Mykayah of Yahweh.
Shabbat Shalom.
Mykayah of Yahweh, Yahshua's temple, and the Mykayah that may be watching by television or internet. We thank you for letting us come into your home, and we always, our prayer that it be a blessing to you as we read Yahweh's word and receive the message that he's given us. We just thank him for this opportunity. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Been a lesson about the new man, or when we become believers, we become the new man.
Yes.
We went through some of the things. When we become believers, we become new men, and after we become new men, that means we have been resurrected from our spiritual death that we were in. We read scriptures dealing with that. And we came on down, and after we become risen from our spiritual death, we were strengthened by the Ruach Hadash, or by the renewing of the Ruach Hadash, to give us access to the power that Yahweh has for us.
Yeah.
So we was in that last week when we stopped at, I think we stopped at Psalms 51 and 10, right?
Right.
We pick it back up there. So these are the things that happen. Once we become believers, then we confirm the Bible is true. Once we become believers, we trust the Bible. Once we become believers, you know, we testify.
Right.
So now we become new men. When we confirm and establish the things that Yahweh has pointed out to us, when we become the new man. Okay?
Yes.
We trust his word, we amen to his word,
Right.
and we can relate to it now. Why? Because we the new person. That old person is gone, therefore all those hindrances that we had is gone.
Yeah.
Well, they're there, but we have control over them. We didn't have control over them before. Praise Yahweh.
Praise Yahweh.
So this is what the new man comes, the inner man. Okay, so in Psalm 51:10, or whatever our last weekend, it reads,
Bara in me a clean pay, O Elohim, and renew a Yamein Ruach within me.
so here he's asking, this is something that we have to do. So once we become believers, then we invite Yahweh to do this.
We do. Right.
So once we become believers, we don't invite him to do this. He's not changing it automatically. We have to ask for it, right? This is what the psalmist did. He said, create in me a new mind. A new mind. Most we see him, most translators always put heart there, but we know the heart is the organ that pumps blood. But
That's
the
right.
mind is what
You think with.
you think with.
Yes.
That's right.
That's your thought pattern, where all your thoughts come out. All your evil stuff come from your mind as you think
That's
to
right.
do against Yahweh, not your heart.
That's right.
Okay, so here we're talking about creating me a new mind.
New.
Or you could say your new spirit.
All right.
But most of all, the mind. We're gonna stick with the mind as being the primary
Okay.
thing.
Okay.
Because I believe that's what it is. Praise
Yes,
Yahweh.
indeed.
Praise Yahweh.
So, with that in mind, that means we should be praying every day, renew a clean mind in me, clean mind in you. It says, create in me a clean mind, O Yahweh, and renew a right spirit. So it's two things, right?
Yeah.
Right.
You have to have that new spirit, right?
That's
Right.
right.
Being the new man or the new person or new creature, and you need a new what? Spirit. Or that old spirit is not conducive to us getting into the kingdom, right?
Right. Got to get
So,
out of the way. That's
We
right.
have instructions. All we gotta do is what? Listen to them, abide them, follow them, and we can't go wrong.
Yes.
Why? Because Yahweh can't go wrong. Some people may think so because they say, okay, you put me in the wrong body, but that's because they drunk with the flesh.
There you go. Right.
Yahweh don't make no
Does
mistakes.
not. Never
Man.
will.
Praise Yahweh.
Yeah.
So verse 11 says,
Cast me not away from thy presence, and take not thy Ruach Kadesh from me.
don't take your Ruach Hadash from me. So this is what that's what we need. We had been what? Renewed back.
Yeah.
It had been taken away. Yahweh had rescinded it back to him because of the evil of our people, right?
Right.
But as Yahshua come and And before Yahshua come, David is praying, asking, David is praying, asking, don't take it. So that should be our prayer. Don't take your spirit from us. Praise God, Yahweh. All right, so believers will have that. That would be in their prayer. Don't take your spirit from us, Yahweh. Look at Isaiah, Iyshshah, chapter 40. Having his prophets to give us an outline on how we should do.
Need it. Oh, yeah.
This is our manual.
Wanted and needed.
This is what we need. This is our manual. We follow it. We follow it like we follow it on our cars, then we won't go wrong. Everything will be working right. Because Yahweh didn't make no flaw, but in the car it didn't make me a flaw, because you can follow the manual and get it straightened out, right? But with Yahweh, there's no flaw. The manual he gave was
Perfect.
perfect.
Yes, sir. Amen.
All right, 40 and 31 of Iyshshah says,
But they that wait upon Yahweh shall renew their coax. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint.
Yes, it is.
this is what these are the benefits you have as being what? Believers.
For the
Becoming that new person. Okay? Where Satan could wear you out before, he can't wear you out now.
That's right.
Because you have your strength is being renewed by who?
Thank you.
Yahweh.
It's holding us up.
He's renewing your strength.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
It's good like that.
So it enables us to mount up.
It does.
Enables us to go forth against the enemy.
Yes. Yes.
So this is a benefit that we have. So, but if we don't use the benefits we have, then Satan will still raise havoc in your life and in my life, right?
Yeah.
But
No more.
since we know what we
No
have,
more.
then we
Right,
start
man.
using what
Right,
we have,
no
right?
more. Yes.
It's like having food in your house and you don't know if you eat it, you won't be hungry. But once you find out you eat it now, I won't be hungry no more. You don't stop eating it now, right? So it's the same thing with the word of Yahweh. Once you
Right.
find out that
Right.
these things are available to you, why? Because you are a believer. Because you
Right.
now confirm that the words you're reading in the scripture are from the Creator.
Amen.
True. Right.
Before you had
Right.
no doubt about, okay, maybe this part here, maybe this part. Now I believe the whole thing.
That's right.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, yes.
Praise Yahweh.
Praise Yahweh. That's where we're at. Hallelujah.
All right. Stay in this book and go to the 41st chapter. And 41. 41 and 1. And it reads,
Shamar silence before me, O islands, and let Ha'am renew their coax. Let them come near, then let them amar. Let us come near together to Mishpat.
this is what we have to do. So this is our prayer we should be saying. This is the thing we should have in our mind, right? Keep silent. We tell the devil to keep silent
Right.
before me. Old idols, old coasts, or whatever you want to call these things. This is like the world thing. It's the coast. So the idols are the people. Or the people that though the people got these different variations of who they believe in and whatever. So we telling them, keep silence.
Break it down. Right. Don't want to hear. Yeah.
And he goes on to say, he said, keep silent before me, O idols, and let the people renew their strength. So he telling the old people, keep silent so you who believe, become believers, can do what? Renew your strength.
Strength.
Yes.
Not be.
Yes. Fill us up.
Satan, keep silent so my strength can be renewed, so the people's strength can be renewed, so they can receive the word of Yahweh, right?
Right.
Verse 2 says,
Who raised up Hasadik Adam from the east, Kara him to his foot, gave Ha'am before him, and made him rule over Melech. He gave them as dust to his sword, and as driven stubble to his bow.
so these are the credentials that Adam had. He gave them up.
Yep.
We also have them now in Yahshua, right?
Right. Yep.
Yahshua have them, we also have them.
Mm-hmm.
But if we don't use them, we just have them.
Right.
Like you have a car, you never use it. You got the car, but you don't use it. There's no use to you, right?
That's right.
Right.
So you're not gonna be paying all that money to have a car, and you're not gonna get no use out of it, right? So right here, we don't have to pay nothing.
Yeah,
We
let's
should
use
get
it.
use out of this
Right.
free
Uh-huh.
gift that we got, or this
Yes.
free benefit that we
Right.
have. We
Right.
should get
That's
the
right.
uttermost
Yeah.
use
Yes.
out of it.
Yes.
That's right.
Live
Praise
by.
our Yahweh.
Uh-huh.
Praise
Cause why? Cause we've been strengthened by the Ruach HaKodesh and able us to do these
Right.
things.
Yes.
Okay? Look at Romans chapter 12. We know we have the strength to do it,
Yes.
or we have the mind to believe that we have the strength. Like something, he didn't know he had it back, but he had the faith that he had it back because he prayed and asked for it, right? So he went to stand before them two pillars, and the people thought he was crazy, but evidently he had got his answer from Yahweh. Okay,
Yeah.
you have it back.
Right. Uh-huh.
So we may look like fools, but hey, but we got the power back.
Do. Right.
Praise our Yahweh. Romans 12 and 2 says,
And be not conformed to this world, but be
right,
ye transformed by the renewing of your faith.
Yeah.
not by the renewing of your heart, but by the renewing of your mind, right?
Right.
That's the same thing, but the translators give us, I think I looked up 2 or 3 words, and all of them basic both of his heart. So we know, but the other say it's the center of the person, but it's only for what? Pumping blood.
Right.
That's all.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
pumping the blood. So even though when we read when they say the heart is desperately wicked, then see, every time you have a heart attack, it was wicked, so it killed itself, right? No, your
Mine, huh?
your mind
Yeah.
is desperately wicked.
Thoughts. Not ours, but yeah.
Thoughts out of the mind come
Right.
a thought for a person. Okay, that pig is clean. All I gotta do is pray out of my thought, of my mind, to say, okay, that catfish is okay, because I raised it on the farm. He's not out there in the wild. He been farm raised, but he's still a catfish, right?
That's right.
Still lust.
If I
Right.
get a tiger from the wild from his mother's birth and I raise him, what is it?
It's still a wild animal.
Yeah.
He's still a tiger, right?
That's right.
And that nature of the tiger may be there, may be suppressed for a while, but after a while it's gonna come back.
Yeah.
That's right.
The elephant probably is the only one that goes longer than any animal before that instinct comes back to
Yeah.
it.
Right.
And he found out, hey, I got all this strength, you've been holding me with this little stomp. Then he said, he going crazy now.
That's
Okay. So let's not go crazy, we already know we got it.
Right.
Just use it like we supposed to use it, right?
Right.
Use the strength like we supposed to use it. Say, be what? Read that again.
And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your faith.
So let's not let the world have dominion over you.
Okay.
We have what? Dominion over the world.
Yes.
all right.
Don't let the world have dominion over your
God
mind.
gave it to us. Right. Yep.
Like, well, if you went to the store there, you see all the world have dominion over these people's mind. And they stock it up on them reels, okay?
Program.
Okay? And talking about
program.
we celebrating our independence.
What, from what?
That's the $1 million question.
Right.
Especially people of what you're supposed to call color.
Yeah.
Right.
Where is their independence?
Wasn't on July
Okay.
4th.
Celebrate my independence.
And I was seeing that something on the news, well, what was it, 1776, where we pull up. They said all men are created equal.
But not the.
Hey, we're talking about us.
Uh-huh.
They still
Right.
Now, we wasn't included, but now they're saying all men. In other words, then we wasn't even men.
That's
Right.
right.
We wasn't even,
Still 3/5.
we wasn't even, what, 1/5 of a person or man, all right?
Yeah. Right.
Still
But
ain't.
anyway,
Still in there.
but our people is gravitating to that like all outdoors. And they
Buying new outfits and everything.
knew out there have to have a 4th of July outfit.
Yeah.
And then goes buying all your money on firecrackers, and you get caught.
They take
They
it
gonna
back.
take
like
you to
they-
jail. So, see how dumb we are?
Take it back.
That's why he said what?
Not us.
bank.
Get to jail and find
Yeah,
you
use
to
your
What did it say? Read again.
And be not conformed to this world.
That's conforming to this world. Spending all your money on something
Say tradition of men.
is not conducive to you. Because all they're doing is taking from you. You're not getting no benefits out of it, right?
Right.
So what we got benefits in, we don't want it because we don't see the joy in it. You don't see the joy in it because you've not become that believer. It's not been confirmed in your mind that Yahweh is true.
Yes.
Because most time when we read the Bible, you get these here televangelists, but the story of so and so and so. So it's not a
Not
story.
a story.
Nope.
This is the fact.
And the facts. That's
The
right.
truth and the
Right.
fact of the matter
Right.
is what Yahweh said. It's not a story. So when I receive it as a story, it don't have no value. It don't have the value it would if I receive it and I believe that
As a
I have a creator, then I believe this is what the creator said,
It's
and not a
reality.
story that one of his people made up or one of somebody said they supposed to be his people made up, right?
That's right.
Because I'm believing that it's coming from him. So now I'm affirming that this prophet was representing Yahweh.
Right. Right.
It's not a story that the prophet
It's not.
made up.
No.
It's what Yahweh told him to say.
That's right.
So therefore, I receive it. Praise Yahweh.
Praise
Yahweh.
So it said, what? Be not conformed unto this world or to this age,
Should be transformed.
but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
Yes.
So the renewing of your mind, you wouldn't been down there last Sunday, the first day of the week, at the gay thing.
Sodomite. Break it
Last
down.
Sunday, the gay thing.
Sodomite.
On the sock thing.
Yeah, don't sock.
Let me get it right. The sodomite thing, all right?
Right.
You wouldn't been there, okay?
That's right.
You wouldn't been no. What about? Let me go see that I'm gonna have some pledges. Well, he said, well, not have no pledge in no things that they
That's
do.
right.
Right.
Take no pleasure.
We don't have to do it, but don't have pledge in what they do. By having pledge in what they do, then you out there with them.
You don't see the supply.
With Yahweh, you out there, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So those things you have to drop off for your shoulder, okay?
That's right. Amen.
So it said, be not conformed unto this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove. So that's the only way you're going to prove
Right.
what is good
Mhm.
and acceptable things of Yahweh. You have to prove it.
Right.
And you can prove what they were doing is not acceptable to Yahweh. It is not good. You can prove to them what they doing is what they think they're doing is right is not right. Cause all they gotta do is look in the front of them. If you're a woman, look in the front of you and see if you're a woman. You're a man, look in the front of you and see if you're a man. Cause that's what
Fundamental
distinctions,
differences.
undeniable distinction between them.
That's right.
Praise Yahweh.
Yahweh.
All right, let's look at so we believe that Yahweh says wrong. So when a person do that, we don't hate the person. We believe
No.
it's wrong because
Right.
Yahweh said it's wrong.
Right.
Right, we hate to see it.
Okay,
Just like,
but Yahweh gave them the choice, just like
that's right.
Right.
He gave all of us the choice to make a
Choose you.
choice. Okay,
Right.
So-
Choose you.
and people say before you become a believer, I was a fornicator, I was a whoremonger, or whatever.
That's right. That's
But
right. It's all
I had that opportunity, but once I found out that what I thought was fun was actually sin, and I was dead,
Amen.
spiritually dead.
Right.
And if I had died spiritually, physically,
Thank you,
that would have been the end.
Father.
Yeah.
When the trumpet sound for the righteous, I wouldn't have been there, I wouldn't have heard it.
It would have been done.
All right?
Right.
So that's what he's telling us to do, right?
Right.
So all we gotta do is get on board. All right, look at 2 Corinthians chapter 4. So this is not a hard thing to do. It's just your flesh just like to do things that are contrary to Yahweh.
Always will.
Because it's in tune to what it think is good. It's like you see people in the club, health club, and you think, okay, they there for a while, they got that, like that renewing for what is it, like New Year or something?
Oh, On the resolution.
revolution. Or they make revolution all through the year. And you see them now for maybe 3 weeks and then you don't see them no more. Hey, took more than 3 weeks for you to
Blow up.
right there.
No,
You gonna come-
one time.
Come 3 weeks,
And
do 15 minutes
want a beer.
and go over to Sound Club there and eat a whole pizza. Then say, hey, it ain't doing nothing for me.
It
Right?
ain't working.
Hey, somebody canceled your membership, then I guess, you know. You can't go.
It don't make sense, but this is what happened because of the mind, okay?
Yes.
The mind and the flesh wants to you just keep on laying here on the couch
Right.
and you're gonna release
Flesh
this
don't
weight.
wanna do.
It ain't gonna happen.
No time,
No, it won't happen like that.
nowhere.
There's something else, something I was working out, I believe yesterday, and then they had this, Mario or whatever it was. But anyway, this big woman. And she gonna come out there with a halter top.
That looked like a fool.
Okay, yeah, and she thought she was doing, her mother was trying to cover up. No, she just prancing going on. She said, this is food. This is food.
Sad she was,
Yeah.
realize.
Boy, and she don't know that they getting rich off of her. She thinks she had her fame on TV for 15 seconds. But she was a fool, a clown. For everybody that was watching, that wanted to watch it, hey, it was so disgusting I couldn't really watch it. But every time I put my head down, I think, is she going off? Is she going off? I look, there she back up there again. Praise our God. But, all right, back to the lesson. I said 2 Corinthians, right?
4, right.
Yes.
And 4 and 16. 2 Corinthians 4 and 16. But this is the mind. But their mind has not renewed. They not, hey, you want some attention? Lose that 200 pounds there, then you
Right.
get some attention.
Right.
Or they always bring it up thing. Bruce Jenner going shopping at this, he been trying to, what a fashion statement for people. He didn't make no fashion statement for me.
Me neither.
No.
And wherever he bought it from, if I find it, some of this stuff there, I ain't buying that stuff from
Right.
them.
That's right. Yeah.
But anyway, let's go back to 2 Corinthians
Word
chapter
love that
4 and verse
stuff,
16.
right.
Yeah. The tabloids are eating it up and everybody else eating it up, but all the unbelievers eating it.
Right.
People that say they're believers, but they're really not because they
Right.
cater to it.
Yeah.
So if they didn't cater to it, all the people that supposed to be believers didn't cater to this stuff, or didn't cater to those magazines and jewels and Dominic, well Dominic ain't no more, but Kroger's or whatever,
Yeah.
then the tabloids would be out of business.
Right.
Yeah.
But that means it's not only unrighteous people that catering to it, that means those people that supposed to be righteous is catering to it, right?
Mhm.
All right, chapter 4 and verse 16 says,
For which cause we faint not, but though our outward Adam perish, yet the inward Adam is renewed, yom by yom.
so the inward person, that inward person, so the inward
that ain't
person
bad.
is like your mind,
Stronger and stronger, right.
or your spirit
Yes.
that's being renewed every day.
It is. It is.
By what? Believing the word of Yahweh, right?
Right.
Acting
He
on
said,
Mhm.
in whom, why you don't? Because the God of this world or the elder of this world has blinded your mind.
Yes.
He didn't say blind your heart, right? He said blind your mind in verse 4. We read,
16.
well, I'm skipped up. We read 16. I'm just reading 4, right?
Okay.
So that's to let you know it's talking about your mind, not your heart, right?
Mhm.
Verse 4, this same verse 4 of chapter 4 of
Right.
2 Corinthians said, in whom the elder of this world has blinded the mind of them which believe not.
Yeah.
Notice,
Yeah.
those who
That's
believe
what's
not.
going on, Right.
We used to believe not, but now
Right.
we believe not.
Yes,
We don't get,
hallelujah.
we believe now.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
We are of those people that at one time believed not, but now we're not. That's the light of the glorious good tidings of Hamashiach, who is the image of Yah, should shine in you. Or shine in them. Shine in you. So we want to shine in us, right? So since that has happened, so therefore we no longer blinded. Our mind has been renewed, our mind has been enlightened.
Right.
Our mind can receive the Daba of Yahweh now.
Right.
It couldn't before.
Receiving.
So
Right.
when we read verse 16, for which cause we faint not now. We don't faint not.
Nope.
But though our outer man perish, well, with outer man have to perish, but yet the inner man is renewed yom by yom.
Right.
So that person, that part of you that's going to be living on in eternity is
Right.
what?
Coming on up.
Renewed.
Right. Right.
Day by day. So your spirit is renewed day by day. Your mind is renewed day by day. You get more knowledge day by day
Yes.
as you search the word of Yahweh, right?
Amen.
Yes.
Yes.
It's evident too. Right.
Praise Yahweh Yahweh.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah to the Lamb.
Mm-hmm. Glory to Yahweh.
Let's look at Ephesians chapter 4.
Good to know that.
Yes, it is.
People, hey, that don't make sense to them because, hey, that's not like having no fun. You know? I look at a couple weeks ago or something, somebody was at the ballpark and the guy hit at the ball and the bat broke and they hit him in the head or something, knocked him out and they were in critical condition. I don't know. But they keep going back.
Yeah.
Yeah. They keep going back. Don't make sense. That's dangerous, depending on where you're at in the park. So if I was to go, I was going to be way up there
Yeah,
somewhere.
that's right.
The guy back come way up there, then I know he throwing it at me. Right?
Yeah.
But they stand up right there, so those possibilities happen. So it don't make sense. But they enjoying themselves. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 23 says, can you get it?
And be renewed in Haruach of your pay.
See what Yahweh, what did he keep on telling? What he telling us to be renewed at?
In the mind.
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 Change your mind.
In the mind. You keep on believing that the heart is the thing, then you're not focusing on the right thing. So you let the mind go crazy, haywire, and you focusing on your heart, which your heart is doing the job it's supposed to do, pumping blood.
Yeah.
Your mind is doing the thing that it's not supposed to be doing. It's bringing up stuff that it shouldn't. So the mind is the one that letting this corrupt communication come out of your mouth.
Yeah. Things
Not the
first.
heart.
Right.
The mind
Yeah.
is letting the corrupt communication come out of your mouth. That which is not good
Right.
to the using of what? Grace, or edifying, I should say.
Right.
That it may minister. It doesn't minister to a believer. It ministers to an unbeliever, the one that don't believe Yahweh anyway. So when you read verse, that was verse 29, I read it. That no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth,
Yes, indeed.
but that which is told, or that which is good to the use of the what? Edifying.
Building up.
Yeah.
Right.
That it may what? Minister grace or hang unto the hearer. Believers are hearers.
Hearers.
When you become a believer, you become a hearer.
Hearer.
You hear Yahweh.
Right.
You hear him, right?
Yeah.
Praise Yahweh. So what the verse that I told you to read?
23.
Okay. Now let's read verse 23.
And be renewed in Haruach of your pay.
They said, be renewed in the ruach of your mind. That's what we got to be. That's why a new thing comes. And that you put on the new man or the new woman,
Yeah.
which after Yahweh is created in Sadakah, or in righteousness,
Right.
and true, in other words, true holiness.
Yeah.
True holiness,
That's some
not
false.
false holiness, true holiness.
Hallelujah.
We want true holiness. There's a lot of false holiness out
Right.
there. But we want the true
We
holiness.
do.
We want the image holiness. All right?
Mhm.
So verse 25 says,
Wherefore putting away lying,
Yeah.
Amar every Adam emeth with his neighbor.
That's right.
For we are members one of another.
Remember to one another, so we don't have to stop lying. When we come to new men, when we come to believer, we don't be lying to one another.
No,
Wherefore
right.
put away lying,
Yep, you do it. Put it away.
speaking
Stop it.
every man truth.
Hallelujah.
Every man have the truth, but is it? We want Yahweh's truth. We don't want every man's truth.
That's
We want
right.
Yahweh's truth.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So every man has our truth,
They virgin. Yeah.
but we want Yahweh's truth.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Speaking every man truth with his neighbor. So whatever it is they speaking, what they think is true. But we are members one of another. So if we're going to be speaking not our truth to our neighbor, we're going to speak Yahweh's truth to our neighbor.
Yeah.
That is what thus said Yahweh is what we're going to be telling our neighbor. Not what thus said our mind or what thus said the world
Right.
or our flesh, but what thus said Yahweh.
Right.
So my mind say fornication is good. I tell my neighbor that, but that's my truth.
Right.
And Yahweh said that's wrong, that's sin.
That's right.
So, you know, my truth that a prayer over that ham hocking is okay.
No, that's
But
not.
Yahweh said it's not okay.
That's
Right.
right.
Yeah.
So that's why every man's truth is coming around. So we don't perceive every man's truth. Hallelujah.
No.
Why?
That's
Because
right.
now we are believers.
We
We've
are.
been spiritually resurrected
We have.
from death,
That's right.
and we have been strengthened in the inner man by the Ruach HaKodesh.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So therefore, we don't have
That's
to
us. Right.
settle for that.
Right.
Look
Right.
at Colossians chapter 3. That is telling us what we have. These are benefits. When he said in some, to forget not all my benefits.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So we just see few of them in some, but here he's giving us some more benefits.
Yeah.
These are benefits.
Yes, they are.
Or somebody has, these are nuggets.
Right. Uh-huh. Right.
Golden nuggets too.
Mm-hmm. We're distinguished people. Praise
Not
God.
12 carat, but
Right.
what is the highest carat of gold? That's the
Out of
that
this
is
world.
nuggets.
Yeah.
Right. Praise Yahweh.
Praise Yahweh.
So
Pure gold.
Colossians chapter 3 and verse 10 says,
And put on her new Adam, which is renewed after the image of him that bara him.
this is what Paul did transfer to us, transpired in our life. Why? Because we became what? New creatures.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to act like new creatures. We can't
That's
be
Learning
still
that.
acting like the old creatures.
That's right. That's right.
We're supposed to be new creatures. We tell the people we're the new creatures,
Mm-hmm.
but we still acting the same old way.
Same old thing.
So we're not
No.
perpetuating what we're saying. So consequently, people are getting what? The wrong message.
Yeah.
I have put on the new man,
Mm-hmm.
which is renewed in knowledge after the image of him that created him.
Amen.
Who created him?
Yahweh.
Yahweh. So I have his image.
Right.
So I will have, so the mind that was in Hamashiach, whose mind was in Hamashiach?
Yeah.
Yahweh's mind, right?
Yeah.
So that mind be in you,
Getting it now.
that means
Yeah.
what you have in you. The same mind that he had, right?
Learning. Yes.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Next verse says,
Where there is neither Goe nor Yahudi, circumcision nor uncircumcision, barbarian, Scythian, bond nor free, but Mashiach is all and in all.
Mashiach is all in all. So all these other things that was out there in the beginning doesn't mean nothing. That
That's
don't,
right.
by being,
Right.
just because we know who we are, don't mean nothing to him.
Uh-huh.
And then we what? Become that new person.
Right. Yep.
So we can have all these other attributes. We can have the circumcised of the flesh, but if we have not been circumcised in our mind,
Mm.
Don't count.
you can say,
Cross
yes,
over.
I'm a seed of Abraham. What did Yahshua say?
To
them about-
stones.
He said, we be Abraham's seed. He said, if you was Abraham's seed, you would do the work of my father.
Yeah.
That's right.
So if I'm Abraham's seed, I'm supposed to be doing the work that Abraham did.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm a descendant of the righteous seed of Abraham, And I'm supposed to be doing all the rights and see that Abraham did,
Yeah.
right?
Where's your flag? That's right. Yep.
So if I'm not, I'm just claiming this, but I'm not this.
Not living.
Right? This is what,
Babbling.
yeah,
This babbling.
Yeah.
this is mouth saying. This
Yes.
is the mouth saying it,
Right.
but the mind is not there.
That's right.
Not in
And
it.
you don't have nothing else.
Right.
Your action is far away from it.
Right.
Right.
All right, look at Titus chapter 3. I want you to get that we want to have to, our mind have to be renewed.
That's right. That's what I'm Ibryi, I'm working on the Shabbat. Get out of here.
Okay, Titus chapter 3
Yes, it is.
and let's start in verse 4 and read.
But after that, the kindness and a half of Elohim of Yahshua, our Savior, toward Adam appeared.
So this is something happened. So until you became a believer, until you begin to confirm what the word of Yahweh had said, then this didn't make sense to you, right?
Right. Yeah.
Said after that, the kindness and love of Yahweh, our Savior, toward man appeared.
Yep.
Who it appeared in the form of Yahshua HaMashiach.
Praise Yahweh.
But we didn't receive that until we become believers,
Right.
until we trusted, until we were believers, and then we were resurrected from our spiritual death. Now we can see
We can
it.
see it.
Now we can speak it. Now we can confess it. Now we can claim it. Now we
Yes.
can confirm it.
Mm-hmm. Bless Yahshua.
We can confirm it to ourselves. We may not, it won't be confirmed to the other people. They have to confirm it to themselves. But it's been confirmed to you and I.
Yeah.
Praise Yahweh. Yah.
Yes, thank you, Father. Toda.
Okay. Next verse says,
Not by works of Sadaqah, which we have done, but according to his Kesed he saved us, by the washing of regeneration and renewing of Ruach HaKodesh.
again, it mentioned about the renewing of the Ruach HaKodesh. In other words, that means it had been what? Withdrawn from a while. All right?
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah.
According to my limited knowledge, you know.
Also said,
But he said, not by deeds. We got the work here, but he said, not by deeds or not by doing or not by labor of righteousness, which we have done,
Yeah.
but according to his Hasid, he saved
We
us
did.
by the washing of the regeneration and renewing of the Kadash Ruach, which
Which he shed on us abundantly through Yahshua Mashiach, our Savior.
remember, he shed it on us what? Through his Son.
Yes. The
He
Son.
shed it on us through his
The
Son. Or he poured it out on us through his
The
Son.
Lift up the Son. Right.
People don't want to give the Son credit. And that's the one they got to stand before.
Right.
hallelujah.
Yeah.
So I don't know who they think about when they say, every knee shall bow to me, every tongue shall confess to my Father. So who they saying every knee gonna bow to me and every tongue gonna confess to my Father? Both of them talking about the Father? Or is there two
No.
different people there?
No,
Two
there's two different people.
Okay,
Mhm.
so people don't want to give him praise.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Well, that means their mind has not been renewed.
Yeah.
That's right.
You're in
They're
danger.
not fully believers. They partially believers. They're lukewarm believers.
Ooh.
Once they have not come to receive that.
Not
They're
going
talking about
that
him,
way.
right?
Right.
So after all this happened, then we are called by his name or called by a new name. So we called by a new name.
Okay.
Hallelujah. Everlasting name is going to be
Yeah,
given us,
that's
right?
all right. Yeah.
Not only to us, but also to the Goyim.
Mhm.
Look at Isaiah chapter 56.
Okay.
Verse 5.
Name, huh?
We got a new name.
All right.
What is it?
Isaiah 66, 56.
56. Chapter 56. And we see these people that have not renewed their mind, they already out there popping firecrackers already. And all these pagan days that they have out, we got what's in this Halloween thing, they out there throwing the eggs away, and the next morning they're gonna be home. They want them eggs. But the vanity of their flesh calls them, hey, I gotta get in it, I gotta get on this, is fun, I gotta get on it. And I'm throwing one of these eggs, and this is my breakfast in the morning, I ain't got no egg to go eat.
Scrape it up to window.
They come back to them windows where you throw it or scrape it off and go fry it, okay? But I mean, see, because you don't have control over your mind.
Yeah.
The world has control over your mind, so you do things the consequence because the world is doing it, and you don't know that it's detrimental to you because you want to be like the world. But 56:5 says,
Even unto them will I give in mine by it, and within my walls a place and a shem, better than a bond and a bat. And I will give them an everlasting shem that shall not be cut off.
they ain't gonna be cut off. So that's the shem that you want. We don't know what it's gonna be, but he said you're gonna have an everlasting.
Yeah.
Not only them, but you ain't giving it to them, so you know you got it,
Right.
you Israel, or Israel, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So we have to seize what Yahweh is giving us. We have to
Okay.
harvest this in because it's what? Valuable to us.
It is. Right.
So we need to know what we have
Uh-huh.
so we won't let the enemy take it, all right?
Right. All right.
For we need to know what we have so the enemy going to take it. So he going to give foreigners this name, a better name than they
Okay.
got.
Right.
So we know that we're going to have a good
Yes.
being his sons and daughters biologically
Thank you.
and spiritually.
Thank you.
Praise Yahweh Yahweh.
Praise Yahweh. Yes.
Okay. But they're going to get an everlasting name. A Shem that
That's all right.
shall not be cut off. So they
That's
ain't going to be
all right.
cut off.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we want.
Yes, it is.
We don't want to be cut off either.
No. No. Mm-mm.
Read that again. I like it.
Even unto them will I give in mine by it, and within my walls a place and a shem better than a bond and a bet. And I will give them an everlasting shem that shall not be cut off.
Verse 6 says,
Also, ha bond of the stranger that join themselves to Yahweh, to Ebed him, and to have Hashem of Yahweh, to be his Ebed. Everyone that shamar ha Shabbat from polluting it, and taketh hold of my Barit.
they take hold of it. So he's saying even when the foreigner do this, right?
Uh-huh.
From defiling his Shabbat,
Yeah.
holding it firm.
Yes.
When he stops defiling the Shabbat and holding Shabbat firm,
Yes.
like Israel's supposed to do,
Right.
and the true Israel is doing,
That's
and then
right.
he
That's
received benefits too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, while we let them take our benefits,
No.
okay, they gonna get them, but don't let them take ours. Don't let them be the
Right,
one
right.
that's supposed to be ours,
That's
and
right.
they get it.
Mm-mm.
Because we what? Don't hold firm his Sabbath. Right?
Amen.
Because we can't stop defiling the Sabbath.
Mm-mm.
But we don't hold it fast. Then that's a lack of knowledge in us, right?
Right. That's right.
But remember, we've been strengthened. So why are we doing it? Remember now, we've been strengthened. We've been pardoned. Now we called by a new name.
Mm-hmm.
Yet we still have these tendencies to not hold fast his Sabbath, not hold fast his commandments, not be the light that we're supposed to be, so the world can see it and be drawn to him through us. That's why we're here.
Right.
So
Yeah.
he quickened us spiritually
Right.
to do a job.
Right. Mm-hmm.
He cleansed us so we could do a
He
job.
did.
He pardoned us so we
Set
could
us
do
up.
a job.
Yes. Yes, he did.
And he given us a new name.
Mm-hmm.
All right, look at 62 and 2 of Isaiah. 62 and 2. We have to recognize our benefits.
Yeah.
He would say, you should know your limitations.
Yes.
Okay.
We should know our limitations.
Yes,
Right.
We should know what we are limited to do, and
Right.
what we are unlimited, what we are not limited to do, what
Right.
Yahweh said.
Mhm.
But the thing that He had limited us to do, let's not do them.
That's right.
But the thing that He didn't limit us to do, let's do them.
Right.
That's
Do
right.
'em.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
Mhm.
Praise Yahweh.
Praise Yahweh.
All right, 62:2 says,
And Hagoi shall see thy Sadakah, and all Melech thy Kabod. And thou shalt be Kara a new Shem, which the mouth of Yahweh shall Shem.
so it's been spoken by Him,
Thank you, Father.
spoken by Yahweh.
Yeah.
Not spoken by Yahshua, spoken by Yahweh.
Yahweh.
But
Yeah.
Yahshua was the one who put it, Yahweh had him to put it to pen.
Yeah. Okay.
All right?
Mhm.
He says, and the Goyi shall see thy righteousness, and the Melechs, and all the Melechs thy glory. And thou shalt be called Kara by a new Shem, which the mouth of Yahweh hath Shem.
That's right.
And He called it, He named it.
Yeah. Oh, Shem.
So what are you going to do?
Mm.
You going to receive it or you going to reject it?
I want to receive it.
Praise
And
Yahweh.
you can't hinder it. Nobody that He called and His mouth spoke it, and whoever He spoke it over, you can't hinder them from getting it.
No.
That's right.
Verse
That's
3
right.
says,
Thou shalt also be a crown of kabod in the hand of Yahweh, and a royal diadem in the hand of thy Elohim.
this is what you are.
Stand up, royal.
He tells you what we're
right.
going to be.
Praise Yahweh.
Act like what you hear.
Yes. Mhm.
Act like lions.
Right.
Act like cats.
Distinguished. Yeah.
Okay? Be what you are.
Yeah.
You're from the tribe of Judah, the lion.
Royalty. That's right.
You're raw.
Praise Yahweh. Mhm.
Because the hand of Yahweh has said it.
Yes.
Said it.
Yahweh said it.
Yes.
Not because Brother
We
Mykayah
believe
said
it.
it, but
Praise
Yahweh
Yahweh.
said it.
That's right.
But you have
That's
to
the
believe it.
truth. That is the truth.
And once you believe
Right.
it, then you start acting like
Right.
it.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
Mhm.
You have to believe it so you can act like that. If you don't believe it, you hear it, but you don't believe it, then you won't act like it.
Amen.
You still act like a
Oh,
mouse.
sure. Right. Yeah.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
So if you allow acting like a mouse,
Right.
then ain't nobody running from you.
Mm-mm.
But if you allow, then the mouse gonna be running from they the mouse. You
Right.
allow,
That's
right?
right. It's mice breaking
Praise
the
God.
body. Right. Mm-hmm.
All right, 65 and 15 are the same book.
65.
65,
65.
65,
65.
65. We're gonna pick it up at verse. Let's pick it up at verse 13 and it reads.
Therefore thus saith Yahweh Elohim, Behold my Ebed shall eat, but ye shall be hungry.
Mm-hmm.
Behold my Ebed shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold my Ebed shall samat, but ye shall be ashamed.
So that means till you get on Yahweh's side, this is gonna be happening. This is
Bad
talking, this is what's
times.
happening to you.
Bad
But you're on
news.
Yahweh's side, then
Right.
the first thing we read is happening
Good,
to you,
good.
right?
Uh-huh.
That's what you want to happen to
Howdy.
you. Right?
That's right. Yep.
You want that to be happening to you, not what
Yeah.
gonna happen to those people. You want that to be happening to you.
I do.
He said, "My Ebed shall eat,
Yes.
Come on,
but
man.
you shall be hungry."
Mm-hmm.
That's the unbeliever.
Right.
He's gonna be hungry.
Right.
My Ebed shall drink, but you gonna be thirsty.
Hallelujah.
Behold, my Ebed shall shamak or rejoice, but you shall be ashamed.
Yep.
When you stand before him, you're going to be ashamed.
Hallelujah.
But you won't be ashamed because
Right.
you've been following the precepts.
That's
You've been
right.
following
Sure.
what he has set for you to do, right?
Right.
Praise Abba Yahweh.
Praise Yahweh.
All right, look at Acts chapter 11. Acts chapter 11. Well, this, all these things that have happened It talks about once you have made that transformation from the unbeliever to a believer, then you're entitled to these things. You're entitled to these
Yes,
things.
indeed.
Y'all have caused you to be entitled to all these
Mr. Robert?
things.
Yeah.
All the baraks you are
Yeah.
entitled to. What's the new word for barak, for blessing? Barakah. Okay?
Yeah.
Overtake you. When he said all these barakah gonna overtake you,
Yeah.
that means what? You have confirmed what he said in his word, and you believe what he said.
Right.
Therefore, you believe then these things will happen to you. But even though he said they're going to overtake you, but if you don't believe them, they can't overtake you because you don't believe them, right?
That's right. You stopped it. Right.
All right, Acts chapter 11. And let's start at verse 20. 24. And read.
For he was a Tov Adam, and full of Ruach HaKodesh and of Emunah, and much am was added unto Yahweh.
Much am called why? Because if he was. So that's what we supposed to be, so
Right.
much people can be added, right?
Right.
We supposed to have that. So
Right.
we supposed to be adding people in here, right? But Yahweh is the one that give them. All we have to do is let the light shine.
Yes,
Right.
amen.
Right.
So we can have this, but if Yahweh don't call them, they ain't gonna come in, right?
That's right.
But he says, for he was a told man, or a good man, and full of the Kadosh Ruach, and of Emunah, and of faith. And much people of much am was added unto Yahweh, or unto the church, or to the body, right?
Right.
To Yahshua, because of his character, or because of the way he acted, how he presented himself,
Like Yahweh.
how we present ourselves,
Yeah.
cause people to want to join to us.
Yeah.
We know a lot of people ain't gonna want to join to us. The people that are there, well, I can't say it. Maybe sometime down the road if Yahweh don't take them out or let them take it out, that they may turn to Yahweh. But we can never say that. As long as they wake up, they have the chance to change.
Hallelujah. Thank you.
How they
Lord,
change
for that great
to make that decision. Okay, that's why I've been going down this road too long. It's time to make a change, right?
Yeah.
Time for them to make a change. Only they the one can do it.
Right.
Because Yahweh is not going to force them. All right, verse 25 says,
Then departed Barnabas to Tarshish for to seek Shaul. And when he had found him, he brought him unto Antioch. And it came to pass that a whole year they assembled themselves with the assembly and taught much am. And the disciples were called Christians first in Antioch.
Notice that the people were going around, they didn't took up that somebody called them that.
Right.
Okay, somebody called them that. Now they have that labor have stuck on to them, but you have to ask, what did they call themselves?
Right. What did Yahweh call them too? Right.
Well, Yahweh called them, what did they call themselves?
It wasn't that.
They were called believers.
Yeah.
Amen.
Or they were called,
Right.
I read one of them, the way. They were, Yahshua said he was the way, the truth, and the light. So they was the way to the truth and the light. They was the way to the truth and the light. They might have been called those people of the way.
Yeah.
But we know that they wouldn't call this. But just because you read it in here, that's the way you have to do some research sometimes.
That's right.
And just the word is there, and they called him that.
Right. Who was they?
He called Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah. What did they call them? Belteshazzar. What was it? Belteshazzar.
What was the Hebrew name?
Shadrach, Meshach,
Belteshazzar,
Abednego.
Hananiah,
And that big Negro.
Belteshazzar.
And the big Negro.
Big Negro, right?
Right.
Okay, so
Shadrach, Meshach, and
yeah,
Abednego.
Shadrach, Meshach, and
That's
Abednego.
what they called them. Right.
That's
right.
what they called them.
Yeah.
But their parents gave them what?
Azariah, Mishael,
Hananiah.
Cananiah.
Right,
Okay.
Yeah. Doniel.
right. But they gave them that. They named them that,
Her
right?
name
Yeah.
Toby.
There you go, right.
They named them after their
From Kunta Kinte to.
mighty ones. So that's what I think the scripture, they named them after their elders.
Yes.
So we see that was happening all the way through there when they went into captivity and they had what they call favor with their mouth, and they changed their name.
That's right. Yep.
So but that's what they call it. That's not what they call
No.
themselves, but that's
Right.
what they call it.
Right.
And three of the names stuck out. That Belshazzar,
Right.
that's a big tongue full of
That's
that.
a
That didn't go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's always just Daniel in the now and then. It was
Right.
Belshazzar in the now and then. But anyway, you see in the writing to tell you that's what they call them. So since they call them, we're not calling it. We call them
No.
believers because
Right.
they're believers.
Yeah.
Praise Yahweh.
Praise Yahweh.
Okay, let's look at what that verse 26. Verse 27.
And in these Yowm came Nabi from Jerusalem unto Antioch.
So the people came there, but anyway, we talking about this is what these people call them. They didn't call themselves. These people called it themselves.
Right.
So you know what they called us before when we was rebellion. They called us something else, and when we kind of pampered, they called us something else. They called us all kind of things now, right?
Right.
Now they call us African Americans.
Right.
But I ain't no African and I ain't no American.
All right.
Okay.
The next one will be.
Keep that in mind.
So the next phase come out,
Right.
I'll be something else.
Yeah.
But I'm a child of the King.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
That's what you call
Thank
me.
you, Father.
Right.
If you don't want to call me a descendant of Yehuda, then call me the child of the King. Praise Yahweh.
Praise
Let's look at
Yahweh.
Revelation 3 and 12, and I'm going to have to cut it off. Know that you've been called by a new name.
Oh yeah.
Why you be called by a new name? Because the Creator has
Praise you.